Hello, friends. I haven't met yet. My name's Michelle. I am a beauty treasure hunter. I'm 55 and a makeup artist, and I love makeup and I love treasure hunting. I go to salvage stores and discount stores looking for products to try and to let you know about because I think if you have salvage stores in your area, then you may have some of the same products hitting at about the same time. Um, so if you want to see how I got this look, and also, I want to say that this look is very moisturizing for these wintry times. It's not quite winter yet, but will be soon. And I'm looking for more moisture in my life. I don't know about you, but stick with me. Here we go. Hey, let's get started today. I'm going to start with some Biore Watery Essence Sunscreen. I love this because it's just like skincare. And don't forget your eyelids. Show them some love too. And while that sinks in, I want to give a big shout out to this Ulta Beauty Moisturizing Complexion Stick. And I got mine in the shade light to medium cool. And this works fabulous as a foundation all over the face too. But today I'm just going to use it to prime my eyelids. It is so nice and moisturizing. I've noticed when I use some of my eyeshadow pots that are more dry, they really accentuate my crepiness. Gonna get just a little bit on that lower lid. And this is extremely creamy. I've smushed it a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a little bit more sunscreen around the perimeter, and this is by Beauty of Joseon. It's the Daily Tinted Fluid Sunscreen. I'm going to do that just around the perimeter. And the reason is because this one feels just a little bit oily. And I don't want to get that on my T-zone. And now for primer in my T-zone, I'm going to use this LA Girl H2O Lock. You can find this at the dollar, at Five Below, along with the H2O Lock powder, which I love for setting the under eyes. And this is kind of a gel consistency, and it feels kind of grippy. Not kinda, but very grippy. Okay, now ColourPop had a big sale on their single eyeshadows, and they were just $1 a piece. So I bought this magnetic empty palette off of Amazon and had a ball filling it up. So that's what I'm going to use today. I think I got every color that wasn't something just neon bright, you know. So I'm going to use, let's see, this light pink shade right here to just set my eyelids. Now I'll take just a fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to go into one of these taupe shades over here, the darkest one. What I love about being able to pull them off is that, okay, I realized this smaller one was a $1 Billion Beauty shade, light brown is what it's called, and I'm also using the ColourPop one called Take the Lead, so I like being able to pull them off and see exactly what the shade name is. And I never worry about making a mess over here. Okay, now I'm going to try another one by $1 Billion Beauty. This one is just called Bronze. Looks like this. Doing that just on the outer corner. Now I'm going to get a pencil brush. My favorite one is from the Dollar Tree, Sassy Chic, and it's got pencil on top, fluffy on the bottom. love taking my pencil brush and just laying it down and spinning it and going under the lower lash line with that. I want to make sure I get this triangle covered in here. I'm going to be able to make a straight line right there. Okay, now something I really like to do lately is to take a color close to my eye color. So I like this one down here. It's got a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of blue, a little bit of green, and right where the colored part of my eye comes down, I just like to tap it. So if I'm looking right here, it kind of makes the colored part of your eye look a little bit bigger. Right now I look like Alice Cooper. Okay, now I'm going to take my wipe. You can do makeup wipes or baby wipes or whatever wipes you have. Just not Clorox. When I was a kindergarten teacher, I used to tell my parents that I preferred the baby wipes. I mean, Clorox wipes are great, but you can't wipe little faces with those. Same thing for your face. And now to add some sparkle, and I love Kaja, and I have a couple more of these too. This one is Champagne Sequin, and these are the sticks that are double-ended, and they have just a cream shadow on one side. And the bottom, it took me a while to figure out how to use these, because when you unscrew it, the other end just pulls off, okay? This one screws on, and you get this wand. And if you don't put it in there and kind of shake it up, you don't get anything on the tip of the wand. But when you do that, that's where you get your sparkle. And then if I want a little bit more above, I just put it on the tip of my finger and pat it across. Remember the Saturday Night Live skit where Jeff Lynne from ELO is like in the studio with the group, and he's the producer, and he says, "More cowbell.
More cowbell."
It needs more cowbell. I'm that way with sparkle. Needs more sparkle. Okay, now I'm going to use the L'Oreal Panorama mascara on my lower lashes. I have a new set of sectionals on top. Now, something that's still on sale at Ulta, I think it's like $6.25 this week, is the products by Win Beauty. And I have this one in number 150 Plan. I also like their tinted moisturizer. I think it's on sale for $7 something. This is the one that's by Serena Williams. But shoot, $6.25. Can't beat that. And I'm gonna use the Teo Y'all 270S. It's a little bit bigger. It's kind of angled, but very dense and soft. Kind of where I like to cover up that vein that shows through there. And I didn't start getting rosacea until I guess I was in my 30s and did hard exercising, and anytime I flush, you can get horrible breakouts just right here. So you have to learn to avoid what is a trigger for that. And things with silica in them are very calming too. The Esteé Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue And I love how Estee Lauder, once you figure out your shade in all their formulas, you can order the same shade. Mine is 3C2, which is Pebble. And here's what this looks like. And I'm hoping that it's very hydrating, and also it was on really good sale. Sale and stack with the coupon, that's my kind of shopping right there. This is a nice sheer skin-like finish. Very light though, doesn't feel like I have anything on, which is exactly what I love. And I like to go in and press, make sure it's in my pores nicely. And I just hate to waste this, so work some into my hairline a little bit. Okay, now I think I will go ahead and set my under eyes. The H2O Lock Powder. I like to just spin it and tap. Doesn't take much. All right, I'm going to take a couple of LA Colors liners. I'll start with this one. It's an eyeliner, and it's Undressed Nude eyeliner. Okay, I'm gonna go on the outside of my lip line. See, I've got some nice hereditary vertical lines coming there. And if I don't put anything in there to stop, then any kind of glossy color is just gonna migrate right into those lines. And now a gel lip liner, and this one's in the shade Cafe, which is just a nice pinky nude. And if you'll notice, this side of my face pulls up more than this side, but it does. So I try to build this side up a little bit. And then this side, I will just stay right on the line. At some point, I just have to stop. Right, I'm gonna keep going with the lips, and this is a matte lipstick by Kokie. This one is number 55, Sienna, and I checked, it is still on Amazon. I found mine at the salvage store though this week. Then I also have by Kokie the Lip Veneer, which is just a cream gloss. I don't have a color name for this one. And it's kind of a nude cream. And then I have noticed at Marshall's, they're starting to get some e.l.f. lip oils. This one's in Candy Coated, C-O-D-E-D, coated, like you've eaten so much candy, your heart has stopped beating. Now I'm super excited about this next thing. I had to wait until it was on sale too, and I had a coupon. It is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in Light Medium. I thought it was kind of a cool shade. So I'm going to use my angled brush. Kind of use it like I would a bronzer stick. Just draw it on it to begin with. It does have more of like a glossy feel, which is exactly what I love about this Milani Supercharged stick. It's more of a glossy feel as well. And they just blend so well. See that wrinkle right there? Just follow it. Okay, now to blend that out. I love this. It's very subtle. It's also like you can't mess it up. I'll leave this area alone right here. I do go right under to make the shadow, but then leave that alone. I like that. Okay, now I saw a short by Nikki LaRose this week where she took a Charlotte Tilbury. It's a highlighter wand, except it has color to it. And I think This e.l.f. Halo Glow Wand blush in the shade Pink Me Up is a lot like that. So I'm going to try to get the same look she got in her short. Can use my dense kitten paw for this one. And I knew these e.l.f. ones blended out so easily. Now I'm going to go over that with some blush that my daughter introduced me to. My oldest daughter really loves makeup too. My youngest just trusts me and comes and gets goodies. Okay, these are on Amazon by Catkin. My daughter got me Misty Rain. Looks like this. Very subtle. And then I got another one called Limerence. Almost like limerick. The poem, you know. So it's a little bit darker. I think it would be a good match for this. So I'm going to take a fluffy angled brush. This one's from Profusion. Angled powder PD3. Okay, I think that was a good match. So I like to go right there in my part. And no, I don't wear these headbands like headbands. I almost wear them like I look like a Renaissance person. Okay, now I'm going to use a real find. I got this at TJ Maxx and it was like $7.99. So cheaper than drugstore, but it's by Lawless. And my shade is in Golden Hour. Giant brush by Real Techniques, and it's on sale at Walmart website right now. I'm going to stay away from my white t-shirt down there. Okay, now to do a little bit to these brows. Even though I have dyed them this week. I think I'm going to go in with my La Mercerie Dollar Tree eyebrow retractable pencil. I think it's in dark brown. Has a little paddle brush. Kind of blend that pencil out. And then I really like the clear Super Lock gel by Maybelline. I don't like the colored as well. It seems stickier to me. I have to use just a little bit and then pat them down with my finger. Sometimes these brows get really long, and so I comb them up and trim them off every now and then. Okay, now the only thing I need to do is tame down this shine. Been loving the Carsland powder. It's waterproof. It's on Amazon, and I just dropped my pup, which is a sign that I need to use the blush today. This is the same fluffy brush that I use to set down my under eyes. So I do like a glow, but I also don't like pores. So this makes your pores disappear. Okay, and I love to get the glow back. I love the D'Alba First Spray, but I have noticed at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, if you can find this, see how it's a biphase also? Finley Vitamin C and Rosehip Oil Radiant 2-in-1 Radiance Serum Mist. You have to shake it. I'm going to give it a squirt to make sure it's mixed. So it does the same kind of thing. But now I also want this to set down. And I also don't want to get my white t-shirt dirty. So as much as I hate the smell of this stuff, I am going to use this down here. I'm going to take out my earrings too. That stinks like Final Net. Y'all remember Final Net from the 80s? And I think I'm going to use my Hard Candy Glow On Lock on top of that. Got a little droplet. So this is my final look for the day. Feels nice and moisturizing. It's what I need during this wintry weather we're having here in Kentucky. Thank you for watching. If you found me, you're one of the very first ones, so please like and subscribe and leave a comment. I can't wait to have an audience that I can converse with. And wherever you are today, or this evening, or in the middle of the night, I hope you have a wonderful time. And I hope that spending these last few minutes with me took your cares away from the world for just a little while. And I hope you see me next time.